أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على خاتم النبيين والمرسلين محمد بن عبد الله صلى اللهم عليه وعلى آله وصحابته أجمعين، ومن استنى سنتهم واهتدى بهديهم وتبعهم بخير وإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، we continue about al-kaba'ir, and today we talk about stealing. Steal. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, وَالسَّارِقُ وَالسَّارِقَةُ فَقُطَعُوا أَيْدِيَهُمَا جَزَاءً بِمَا كَسَبَا نَكَالًا مِنَ اللَّهِ وَاللَّهُ عَزِيزٌ حَكِيمٌ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, anyone who steals, a thief, male or female, cut his or her hand as a punishment from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here mentioned both as-sariqu, the man when he steals, was-sariqatu, the woman when she steals, so that it is not understood that it is only the man whose hand is cut and the woman is not. Anyone. And the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in the hadith, لا يزني الزاني حين يزني وهو مؤمن ولا يسرق السارق حين يسرق وهو مؤمن ولكن التوبة معروضة. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, the one who does zina is not doing this while he is mu'min. He is not mu'min when he is doing this. He doesn't have iman when he is doing this. And the one who steals, he is not stealing when he has iman. His iman is not there while he's stealing. And the tawbah is always available. Tawbah is to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for forgiveness, to correct your mistakes. It is always available. Meaning that even if you have been doing one of those things before, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can forgive you. And Aisha radiallahu anha, she said, كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقطع يد السارق في ربع دينار فصاعدا. Aisha radiallahu anha, she said that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam used to cut the hand of the thief, the one who steals, if he stolen quarter dinar or more. Quarter dinar or more, meaning that is about 500 kron. So if someone took a very simple thing, his hand is not cut for that, but if it is a valuable thing, if you heard about in the previous lecture, we have spoken about luqata. Luqata, we said if it is a negligible thing and you took it, it is not a sin. But if it is a valuable thing, you have to either give it to the police or you stay. You spend one whole year declaring it until to seek if there is the owner of this thing will come and collect it from you, and if he did not come a whole year, then you can take it. So the same in sariqa, in the stealing. Someone stolen some very simple thing. For example, he has stolen a loaf of bread, for example. His hand is not cut for that. But if he has stolen, for example, a watch, money, a car, yes, all of those are valuable things. And the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in the hadith, لا تقطع يد السارق فيما دون ثمن المجن. قيل لعائشة رضي الله عنها وما ثمن المجن؟ قالت ربع دينار. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, don't cut the hand of anyone who steals if he's stolen more than less than quarter dinar. So don't cut his hand if he's stolen less than this. So there are rules for the punishment. There are rules for the punishment. We have mentioned this before when, in the lectures of fiqh, and also we can read them again about the rules for implementing this punishment. Because actually there are 10 conditions that has to be satisfied in order to implement the had, the punishment of cutting the hand. Not anyone who steals, his hand is cut. This in the part of hudud in the book of fiqh. The 10 conditions are: first, that he has to steal the money. Steal the money means that he tried to steal it without being seen by anyone. So he steal your money means that he just take it in secret. So if someone force you to give him his money, this is something else. This is something else. This is called qat' al-tariq, and this has another punishment. He may be killed for this. But stealing is to steal it and no one is seeing him, and or he do it in that purpose, in that aim, that he steal it while no one is watching him in secret. So this is the first condition. If someone, for example, take a bribe, like what we have talking yesterday about al-ghulul. If some employee, he tell you, if you don't pay me, I will not do this for you. This is not stealing. This is not stealing. Yes, it is haram, but it is not stealing. So you cannot cut his hand for this. But if he take the money from your pocket and run away, then this is stealing. The second condition is that the one who steals has to be grown up and conscious person. Grown up and conscious. So if a child steals, you don't cut his hand. If a person who has mental problem, that he don't understand what he's doing, he's not controlling what he's doing, he doesn't know what he's doing, you cannot cut his hand. But the child, when he steals, you have to punish him. You have to punish him. Third, he has to do this in purpose and is not forced. He has to do this in purpose and without being forced. No one is forcing him to steal. So if someone kidnapped someone else's son and he told him that if you don't bring me 1 million kron, I will kill him. So this person go and steal some money to give for that person to keep the life of his son, not to kill him. This person is not stealing, it doesn't have the purpose of stealing. He's just stealing to save the money, to save the life of his son. Because the hadith for Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, رفع عن أمتي الخطأ والنسيان وما استكرهوا عليه. My ummah is not to be punished for something they do by mistake, or something that they forgot, some duty that they forgot, or some sin that they do by forcing. So if someone did something by mistake, he did not mean it, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not punish him for that. And if someone forgot, for example, the salat al-dhuhr until adhan al-asr, and he did not remember, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not punish him for that. وَمَا اسْتُكْرِهُ عَلَيْهِ, if someone is forced to do some sin, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not punish him for that. The fourth, that he has to know about the punishment. He has to know about the punishment. If someone doesn't know that if he steals, his hand will be cut, he didn't know, or he was not informed, so you cannot cut his hand. You cannot cut his hand if there is a proof that this person really he doesn't know about this. The fifth is that the money or the thing that have been stolen is a specific amount, and we said what is the amount of money. And there are some other types of money which are used in doing sins. Those, if someone steals them, no one cut his hand. For example, if someone steals a bottle of wine, you don't cut his hand, because this is not something that is useful. It is something which is harmful. If someone steals a packet of cigarette, you cannot cut his hand. If someone steals a music instrument, his hand is not cut. Only the things that people use in useful things, which are used by people to make some benefit, some useful benefit. And the same, if someone steals anything from a kafir who is fighting. So when the kafirs are occupying any Muslim land, anything you steal from them is not haram. If any kafirs come and occupy your land and you steal anything from them, it's not haram. Their things are halal to take, and their life is halal to kill them. And actually you should fight them and kill them when they come and occupy your land.
The soldiers or the people?
What?
If, for example, if one group of kafir come and occupied your land, you can kill the people of them, or just kill the soldiers who come here.
What do you mean the people of them?
The people is not soldiers, just normal people. They're not fighting with you. They just come after from the soldier and living there. They're not soldiers, they're normal people like us, but they're kafir. So is that allowed to kill them, or if they're not soldiers?
Anyone who come to occupy your land, and anyone who give him support, and anyone that he use, and this person know that this land is occupied, so he should not come and sit in this land that is not his land, his life is not protected. This is for everyone, and actually it is, we are not only the Muslims who say that. So when Germany have been occupying maybe most of Europe, they occupied France, the French people, they only killed the German soldiers, or they killed the German employees as well? Because all of them, they are enemies. When Germany have been occupying Norway, Norway was occupied. Norway was always being occupied by Sweden, Denmark, Germany, everyone come and occupy. So, do they